Recently, as I travel around the world, I meet with, good authorities. I mean, people highly placed individuals. And I try to engage them because one of the rules of success in life is never let greatness pass without recognizing them. Appreciate the leader. I met with some ambassadors or minister people that I have personal knowledge of. And there is this mind-boggling question people always have. Oh, leadership is difficult. Leadership is lonely at the top. It's always lonely. If you're a leader, it's lonely at the top. And I've always not subscribed to that philosophy, that school of thought. Because I believe if you're not traveling alone, leadership cannot be lonely at the top. And I've met with top politicians, big time people. And they tell me, oh, when I was in the office, everybody was there, president, governor, vice presidents, and party chairman. They come to my home. But now, here am I. Nobody visits me except you, pastor, coming to teach me the word of God. And I've always said, there's something. Then I remember one of them asked me the question, why is it that we don't have them coming back? Why is it that everybody abandons us? And I always give them two reasons. Number one, you abandon your friends. And number two, you allow the retinue of office, the perk of office, to distract you from the people that are important in your life. And the challenge is, nobody can tell you the state. So you are isolated. You become detached from the situation of the nation, of the people you are leading. I had a visitor, I had a friend who was a senator of our Federal Republic. And I took him for a program somewhere. And as we were driving, he called me. He was driving behind me or ahead of me also. I said, Pastor, there's trouble in the city. I said, what's going on? He said, I see people, I've seen miles and miles, kilometers and kilometers of, hold up, traffic, gridlock. What is going on? People are running away from the city. I said, no, this is how it's done here. This is how people move every day. This is how they travel, commute to the city. He said, no, I've lived in Lagos. I've never seen this sort before. I'm in Abuja. This is scary. I said, no, that's how it is. That's how the people commute to work every day. They say, who are they? What is going on? I said that the people you are making love for, I never knew they existed. Those are the people there. You are cut off from realities. And then he said to me, this must be where my personal bodyguard lives. Every day he tells me, I set up by 6 o'clock and I didn't arrive by 7:30, 8 o'clock. And I say, you are stupid. I say, well, now you are facing that today. When you ascend to the top, and when you occupy a position, carry your friends along. Recently, on my way back to Nigeria, I met a 2-time governor and 1-time the Speaker for the House of Representatives, Alhaji Bello Aminu Masari. And we had, exchanged pleasantries and all that. And I began to throw some questions at him. Then some senators, he said, that's my senator. Some people came and he said, I'm so sorry, Doc, we won't be able to do this interview. He called his PA and said, please arrange a time when we get to Abuja. Fortunately, he lives in the same estate as I do. And then they gave me an appointment and we had a conversation. In the coming days, I will post some clips from him. And I asked him a lot of questions on leadership. And then I asked him, are you lonely now that you're no longer Speaker of House of Rep and 2-time governor? Because this is what I hear people say, and I don't subscribe to that. What's your thought? He said they are lonely because they never carry their friends along. He said to me, the friends I had from secondary school, from the university days and all that, those are the friends that still hang around. We form a group we call think tank, and we had this group with plan to see the progress of our people. He said one of them is the governor of my state right now. He said we bounce off ideas. We meet regularly. He said to me, when I got into the office, I never left my friends. He said, do you know why they become lonely? I said, talk to me, Your Excellency. He said to me, they went into an office and made friends with the friends of the office. He said, the friends of the office are not your friends. He said, they're not your friends. He said, these people come in there, They were friends to the governor that was before you or the president before you. And when you came in there, they became your friend, but it's actually the friend of that office. Because the day you leave, they become the friend of the next person because they are friends of the office. He said you must be able to decipher and distinguish between the friends of the office and your personal friends. You're a pastor, you're a youth leader, you're a politician, you are an engineer, you are a company, director, you are anything, whatever you are today. People are just hanging around you. There are people who are friends of that position, that office. The day you leave there, they will no longer be your friends. Then you'll be lonely. One time, United States President had an encounter with one of his best friends. As he was coming out of the Capitol Hill to be sworn in, his friend called him and pulled him back and said, Mr. President, in the next couple of minutes, you'll be sworn in, you'll be addressed as Mr. President. And you will see sycophants who will tell you that whatever you say or do is the best in the nation. You are the smartest man. He said, every time you hear that, remember you left a man back in this room who knows you from childhood. You are not as good as they say. You are not the smartest man. It's the providence of God that brought you there. If you remember that, you'll be a good leader. Friends, I have friends of 40 years, 38, 35 years, 42 years, 27, 28 years. The old English adage says, make new friends, but cherish the old ones. You need to understand who your friends are. You need to build a team. You need to build for the future. You need to build people who will be there for you, who won't judge you in your weakest times, who won't judge you in your weakest moments, who will not judge you by the times they've met you not in your best, who will be there for you no matter what happens. I hope you think through this. God bless you.